vacation and raw reviewer fans and all that fun stuff. I thought I'd do a little channel update since I can't sleep. So, when is the next raw review coming out? Probably around October. Just to be honest with you, I don't get any, financial aid until September. I have some money coming in October, but yeah, probably not before then. So you're not going to see any real new material. I do have a couple of new things I could cover. I'm kind of holding off on them. I have the Metallic Force Red Ranger, which is still in the box. I haven't opened it. I got the thing for their review. And of course, if you've been following my channel, you know I have the O's driver. I took that apart for Customizer Corner. But I'm hanging off on reviewing those because I want to at least get this all done in one go. So that means I have to get the ladies, the Metallic Robonite, and I haven't picked those up yet, obviously, because I don't have any money coming in until September and October, and the end of August. Same thing with the O's driver. This is the Super Best O's driver, which basically they release at the end of every season. So it comes with the full red combo, the full yellow combo, the full green combo. So basically you've got the insect combo, the lion combo, the cat combo, and the bird combo. But I want to hold off on reviewing that until I've got the full set. So that means, the fish combo, the blue combo, the, I don't know what it'd be, rhino? Land animals? The white combo, Sangolo. Dinosaur combo in purple. And the, what would it be, turtles? Reptiles? The orange combo. And I guess the evil combo, the shellfish combo, the black combo. So that's 5 other combos I have to pick up. As for Customizer Corner, viewers of my site will know that I've already reviewed this, but I can't do a Customizer Corner of it because the screws on it are so small and incest that I can't actually get to them with my standard screwdriver. I did pick up this powered screwdriver, but I need to find some bits that are long enough to fit into those ports so that I can pull it out. Because I actually did go in there with my regular screwdriver, my hand screwdriver, and I can get it in there, but they're so small and thin that I actually can't get to them with my actual ratcheted screwdriver. All I can really get to them with is my small and thin screwdriver, which, alas, I don't have enough torque on to actually properly loosen it. And I'm not sure where I put my mini screwdriver at the moment. But my mini screwdriver is, for all intents and purposes, this. But I don't have bits for my electric screwdriver that'll fit that. I have bits for my normal screwdriver, my normal ratcheted screwdriver, but as you can see, the head's quite a bit smaller. Even if I go with the actual bit head instead of the extender bit. So since I don't have a small enough bit to get in there with my power driver, I can't actually take apart the Gabaru changer. I do have some other stuff that I will be getting to Customizer Corner for in the very near future. I'll be taking apart the Super Mega Blaster. taking apart the Super Mega Saber, the Gokai Saber, and the Gokai Gun. So I do have those four for Customizer Corner coming in the near future. Another thing that will be coming, I just got the paints coming in the mail, is this. These are the little figures that come with the Zords. So I will be painting this up, and that'll be a Customizer Corner. It'll be time-lapse and all that fun stuff, so I'll actually be painting it on camera, and you'll see the process and all that to paint up one of these little guys. And of course I've got red, I've got blue, and I have green. That's Customizer Corner, and that's Raw Reviews. For those of you who are fans of the Toku Days, Toku Saturday, Power Sunday, and have been monitoring my Patreon, you'll know that I added 2 new entries for $1,000 and $1,500. Again, my current Patreon goal, so to speak, what I am reasonably expecting, so to speak, is to hit the 200 or at most a $500 mark. So, but I figured as long as I'm here and talking about everything else that's coming on my channels, I might as well talk about the Patreon again. Because I really haven't explained it in detail, have I? So, at the $200 mark, that's a budget for literally just Raw Reviews and Customizer Corner. And at $200, that's roughly the cost of 2 imports, say the Gokai Saber, including shipping, or on average, it'll be up to 6 of the local items. So for the $200 marker, you're looking at, and that will directly result in more readership. So instead of having my current budget, which has to pay for school, food, rent, and Customizer Corner and Raw Reviews, is $1,500 a month, every 3 to 4 months. That's my financial aid. So, at $200 a month, it obviously won't pay my rent, food, and all that fun stuff, but it is $200 dedicated just towards customization and Raw Reviews. So that means that every month that I hit that milestone, you will have 2 to 6 reviews, depending on what I've gotten in for a review. And that's 2 reviews each. 2 reviews to Raw Reviews, 2 reviews to Customizer Corner, since obviously anything that I get for Raw Reviews, I take apart for Customizer Corner. So that's 4 to 12 items per month, as opposed to 4 to 12 items every 3 to 4 months. So it's a 300 to 400% gain in material for you to enjoy. The $500 mark, it's just more of the same. It's $500 budget for Raw Reviews and Customizer Corner. That means 5 import items, or what would it be? A dozen local items, or some mix of that. And that'll directly reflect into 5 to 12 Raw Reviews and the conditional 5 to 12 Customizer Corners. Now, some of you may also know that I post on my live stream every Saturday and Sunday, Toku Saturdays and Power Sundays, where on Toku Saturday, I stream Happiness Charge Precure, Kamen Rider Gaim, Zuden Sentai Kyuger, and Retro Sentai Kyuger. And this is where we move into the higher tier ones. Because I spoke to a few people, they like the Toku Day streams. And before I forget to mention it, on Sundays, Power Sundays on my live stream, which is just Nico LLX, it's livestream.com/NicoLLX. every Saturday and Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to about 6 p.m. So I've already mentioned what's on Toku Saturday. On Power Sunday, it's a little bit different. It's American Toku, so you'll actually hear me commenting and riffing on it. And for that, we have Shizao for the pre-show. We have Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, Saban's Master Rider, and Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. That's Power Sunday. And again, that happens every single week. Since it's just literally material that I have, since it's literally just video files that I'm streaming, that's happened every week. You're going to have 4 every month, barring some emergency or whatever that keeps me out of the house at those particular hours. But that's happening right now, and it happens every week, every Saturday, every Sunday. However, if I hit the $1,000 milestone on my Patreon, I will add a Friday stream. Because at $1,000, I've got $500 for raw reviews and customizer corners, and $500 per month, which I can apply towards getting actual dedicated streaming equipment set up, so I'm not just using my falling apart laptop. It's when I've got all the equipment I need, it'll take care of, say, maintenance or upgrades or repairs, or more practically, the actual cost of maintaining a studio 3 days a week. Essentially, it pays my rent, or part of my rent, and part of my utilities. Because I am putting away my entire weekend for streaming, so I can't exactly have a job on the weekends. I can only have a job Monday through Thursday, but Monday through Thursday I have classes. At the $1,500 mark, that's what I consider the stability point, because $1,500 is pretty much what I make every 4 months off of financial aid, and it's what I have to live off of, plus the aid I get from home. So at $1,500, I can afford my rent and my utilities and my food and all that basic stuff. I have money for the Customizer Corner and Raw Reviews. And at that point, I can basically make a job out of bringing you what you want. You will get the same stuff you got with the lower tiers, which means that you will get up to 12 Raw Reviews and up to 12 Customizer Corners every month. It all depends on whether I've got import stuff or not, so some things are more expensive than others. Other custom items maybe are significantly more expensive than imports, but up to 12 items reviewed in Customizer Corner and Raw Reviews every month. You have Toku, you have 3 days of Toku, and I'll actually add some additional material onto it. If I can actually hit the 1,500, which I highly doubt I will, but if I hit it, I will add an additional stream to Toku Saturday. So, right now we have Precure, Gaim, and 2 Sentai. So I'll end another Sentai. I'll start adding in Wizard. For Power Sunday, I'll add in, since we have 2 Kamen Rider based franchises, I'll add another Power Rangers based franchise. So I'll extend each of them by half an hour. I don't want to commit to a Thursday stream just yet because, again, I am going for my bachelor's in computer science right now, and I'm pretty sure I've got classes on Thursdays. If I do hit the $1,500, I'll probably still do a Thursday stream, but it'll probably be at a different hour than my normal 3:30 to 6 stream. And that may all have to shift anyway when classes start. But if I hit the $1,500, you're going to have 3 days of Toku. It's going to have an extra half hour on the end. There may be a Thursday stream depending on how my schedule works out. Because I can't exactly drop my financial aid this close to when the term starts in September. But, if all of this ends up keep going into the winter term, then I can actually drop classes. I can drop the financial aid because I'll be financially stable with the stuff that you want. meaning that come winter term, I can take one class, go to class 2 days a week, and then I can definitely pull out a Thursday stream with that. And of course, I don't want to, and let's just assume for wild extrapolation, just to give people an idea of costs and setups and all that stuff. If I were to get, say, $3,000 a month as, some high end point, there's no way you're going to get 7 days of streaming out of me. Because you have to keep in mind, in addition to streaming, I have to actually film raw reviews, edit them, and post them. So I'm keeping Monday through Wednesday, at the very least, open for that. Plus I have to have time to study and do my homework, pursuing my BS, Bachelor's of Science. So we're never going to go beyond 4 days at most of streaming. But, like I said, you will get 2 to 12 new, actually, because it also considers customizer corners, so you're going to get 4 to 24 new reviews and customizer corners combined every month, as opposed to 2 to 4 to 12 every 4 months. So that's a 300 to 400% increase in material you see on this channel. And of course, I have not mentioned this in my previous editorials here, but for anyone who donates onto my Patreon for $30 or more, what you basically do is, ultimately, at some point I'm going to have to liquidate my stock of things. I'm going to have to make room for other things. So at $30 or more, I keep track of your donations. If you hit $30 or more, if you're doing it even just for 1 month, I'll keep track of that. And when I liquidate my stock, as most of us reviewers do, and I have to sell them out, then whatever I paid for the item, you pay. Less the money you've put towards it. So say I'm selling my Gokai Saber, which I believe cost me $55 plus shipping. Can't recall off the top of my head. I have my notes somewhere else. And you've donated $30 to my Patreon for 1 month. And you want the Gokai Saber. Well, then instead of paying $55 plus shipping, like I would do to get it through Amazon and all that fun stuff. And for all my import stuff, I keep the boxes. My local stuff, I toss out the boxes, though. But for stuff like this, you'll get it for $55 plus shipping, less $30 you've already paid. So that's $25 plus shipping. So that's one of the big advantages of being a Patreon, is that basically you're building up a credit on any item that I ultimately will have to sell. So if you see something on one of these reviews, whether it be this, whether it be my O's driver, when I ultimately go around to selling these things, is I make shelf room, and of course it's never guaranteed what I'll be selling, but the idea is that you're basically, and this is not an all or nothing thing either as well, so say for example, you wanted Geki Yellow here. I believe Geki Yellow cost me $12 plus shipping. You've put $30 in for a month, which means that let's say the shipping brings it up to a total of $15. I deduct $15 from your account, send you this lovely lady, and you still have $15 left over. So that's the Patreon reward, basically. That's how that works. So with that all said and done, there isn't too much more to say. There's too much to say. In the next few days, you should see, when I get the paints in, that my time-lapse customization of coloring one of these guys. And then, of course, I got 3 of them, so I'll have 3 reviews coming. The O's driver is, of course, holding off for a bit, as I want to get the other combos. So it'll probably be a bit before you see the O's driver. Probably around September. I imagine I should be able to get the other metal combos by September, but don't quote me on that. customizer corner for this is... Honestly, I don't know. I have to find a small drill bit that'll fit onto my electric drill. So I'm going to be looking around local shops, local hardware shops, to see if I can find drill bits that'll fit in here, bring this along. Because until I can actually physically open it, I can't show you the inside, can I? And, of course, at some point in the next couple of weeks, I will be taking apart these for Customizer Corner. So we'll have the Super Mega Saber, Gokai Saber, Super Megas gun. So that's 4 new Customizer Corners that'll be coming in the next few weeks. And that's about the long and the short of it. I've got 4, potentially 5 new customizations coming. I have got, actually got 7. Got up to 7. I've got the 2 sabers, 2 guns that'll be on Customizer Corner as I break them down. I have got these 3 to paint for Customizer Corner. So that brings us up to 7. If I can find a proper drill bit for this, that's 8. Of course, I can also take apart these, which I will be doing in the near future as well. So the Henshin Kitai Mobirates will also be a Customizer Corner. That's 10 Customizer Corners that are coming in the next few weeks. But then you probably won't see anything from me until October. Because, like I said, that's when I get my next injection of money, which has to pay all of my utilities and for reviews. So, hopefully that answers any questions or any lingering concerns you might have had about customizations and other fun stuff. And I hope I keep you all happy and give you something to enjoy. That's about the long and short of it. And again, if you want to see more content more frequently, like I said, my Patreon isn't holding your content hostage. It just ensures you get more content more frequently, because I can only do so much with what little cash I have. So, to see more stuff more often, and to have more Toku days, visit my Patreon, right here. Or right here. Or right here. Or right here. It'll probably be right there. And thank you for joining. Because in the end, it only benefits you lovely people out there on the interwebs. And with that said and that spoken, I will see you all in the next Customizer Corner, because I'm out of stuff for our reviews. Peace out, everybody.